Hello, it's Mrs.Z. Okay, today we have Grade 5 Mission 2, Lesson 13, Exit Ticket. Okay, it says solve. Convert means change pounds to ounces. Pounds means that is a bigger unit and ounces are smaller. So it goes from um, larger units to smaller units. So if you have large, you get more. Look, pound, 1 pound is 16 ounces. This is important information for us. So if we change pounds to ounces, our number has to be greater than 14 if you look logically on it. Okay, so let's think if we need to have a 14 pounds, we can say that 14 times 14 groups of 1 pound. 14 pounds means 14 groups of 1 pound. Okay, now we know then each pound is here 16 ounces. So when we substitute or here 1 pound to 16 ounces, then we know then we have a 14 of those groups. So what is a 14 times 16 will be how many ounces do we have? Because 1 ounce is 16, and if you have 1 pound is 16 ounces. So if we have 14 pounds, we have 14 times 16. Okay, so now let's see what strategy we can use. If you use 14 times 16, you can do standard algorithm. Okay, that's one way, but you also can do partial product. So sometimes I like to show you this. It's like a distributive property. You can say 10 plus 4, and this is 10 plus 6. So now I'm going to use that to help myself to write here the product, partial product. So first I could do 10 times 10. I could do that, or I can do 10 times 6. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one. I can start 4 times 10 and then 4 times 6. If I'm going to go with the standard algorithm, this can help me. I'm going to do 4 times 6. Look, 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. So I'm done this. And then I'm going to do 4 times 10, which is 40. Then I'm going to do 10 times 10, which is 100. And 10 times 6 is 60. So that is all together is 2, remember 1. So it should be 224. Each of these is a part of this. So every number in 10 and 4 need to be multiplied by 10 and 6. So 10 by 10, 10 by 6, 4 by 10, 4 by 6. And then if you calculate all this and add, that will be the same like answer for the standard algorithm. If I do really standard algorithm, I can do this way. Ready? 6 times 4 is 24. 4, I remember 2. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So now, now I'm done with ones. I put the 0, and I do 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. And then I add 4. 8 plus 4 is 12. I remember 1. And that is 224. So this is just a part. I want to show you how you have those. 84 is 24 and 60. And then 140 is 140. I show you this because sometimes on a test you have a layout like this in the test. So answer is 224 ounces. Okay. It looks like a little blurry, so I press that. Convert kilograms to grams. So there is also kilograms are bigger units than grams. So if I want to tell you 1 kilogram is equals to 1,000 grams. Okay, so here you have 18 and 2/10 of a kilograms, 18.2 kilograms. So you can say, okay, this is 18 and 2/10 times 1 kilogram. Okay, so that means this. Now, if I change a kilogram into the 1,000 ounces, that means I can multiply 18.2 by 1,000, and I will know how many grams is that. So if you remember your strategy, you can write 18 and 2, and then you can make the chart. So now when you look this, if you remember, when you multiply number by 1,000, it's going to get 1,000 times greater. So what that means is going to be 10 times 10 times 10. So the numbers is going to be 3 times changing their place values, their place. So 10 times, look, 1 times 10, and again times 10, and again times 10. So the 1 is going to be here, and the 8 and 2, all this gonna move 3 place value, like 3 zeros you have in 1,000. This is 10 times 10 times 10. It's 1,000. So if you are done with this, the decimal point going to stay in the same place. But what you needed to do is add the 0 to fill in there. So now you can see that if you have 18 and 2, 18.2 or 18 and 2/10, when you multiply by 1,000, you get 18,200. So like you can help yourself just knowing, look, 18 times 1,000 is 18,000. And then 200 are on extra of next 1,000. So 18,200 grams are in 18.2 kilograms. I hope that is good strategy for you to encounter. Very simple. You can think if there is no decimal, it will be 18,000. And then 2 times 2, you can add the zeros here. Look, when you think about that, you can think that how many you have, 200 extra of next 1,000 of grams. Okay, it was Mrs.Z. It was exit ticket and grade 5 mission 2 lesson 13. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.